When I started magical mentoring, I was unemployed. Before that, I was a freelance artist that was deeply unhappy and had no idea why. And through magical mentoring, I was able to get a job in an area that I had no experience in. And I'm currently making 5 times what I made as a freelance artist. Um, it's also just helped me transition through life more seamlessly and understand myself, my values, and be able to communicate that with the people around me. And so I'm just showing up in the world as a better human.
So if you've been stifling your voice, if you've been looking for a place that helps you to grow in that space, or if you're looking for a place that's more holistic in nature, that focuses on your spiritual health, your mental health, your financial health, your physical being, right? It takes all of those things together and it's holistic. Magical Mentoring is the program for you, and Tandy is a mentor for you. So do not delay. Get started, okay?
Magical mentoring with Tandy and Unicorn Wellness Studio was absolutely life-changing for me. As a masculine identifying human in this world, I wasn't even sure that I would fit in or that this work would be this meaningful to me. But the clear and concise way that Tandy channels the information is almost like this direct line from your soul to hers. It's like your soul knows what we need. For me, magical mentoring should be a required human course in this world.
Magical mentoring has been the lifeline I've needed as I navigate some of the most difficult transitions of my whole life. Tandy's approach to mixing the practical with the magical gave me a whole new foundation for how I look at my health and integrate my mind, body, and my soul. Each cycle's reading and tasks and to-dos allow me to dig into the shadowy, darker parts of myself and heal, all while feeling connected to the beautiful community that Tandy has curated. Now, when I struggle, instead of pulling away, I lean into the support that Magical Mentoring has offered me, and it's really leveled up how I heal and how I grow.
A year ago, I was introduced to Magical Mentoring by Tandy, and I'm so grateful that I was, because in the last year, I feel like I've really rediscovered myself and I've gained an inner peace and confidence that I didn't have this time last year. I felt like I had checked a lot of major boxes in my life, being a mom, being a wife, being a teacher, and through Magical Mentoring, I was able to see that the world is just an oyster and I'm ready to crack it open by invoking my most authentic self.
As a teacher and an educator, things can get a little crunchy and a little stressful. But since I joined Magical Mentoring with Tandy's mat workouts, with her energetic healings, somatic healings, all of it combined has definitely helped me to tamper a lot of that down and also unleash my full potential. So thank you so much, Tandy, and love your Magical Mentoring.
I love that Tandy is somebody that you can be vulnerable with, laugh with, get deep, and she pushes you hard. And so there's huge transformation. I got in touch with my intuition. I got in touch with my magic. I reconnected with my creativity. I found a peace that I hadn't had in a long time with myself, and I shushied my inner critic. And knowing all this is still a work in progress.
It was just a very tender experience. I look forward to it, and really, really grateful that I had the space and time to be able to have that part of my life.
Hi, my name is Dana, and I have worked with Tandy in Magical Mentoring twice in group, once in one-on-one, and I can tell you it's a transformative process. The old version of myself completely died through the process of Tandy helping me to see some of my shadows, see more of my power and my capability, and to be able to let go of things that were holding me back so that I could step more fully into who I am. I truly see myself in a different way. I feel like an entirely different person since the beginning of this process. And I'm so grateful to Tandy for being such a beautiful support system throughout this entire experience.
I've done quite a few rounds of magical mentoring. I participate in the community. I have developed a relationship with the mat that I never thought that I would, and I'm so glad to be a part of this community. I love working with Tandy. We have gone through some really big things together. I have leveled up in so many ways with the help of Unicorn Wellness and Magical Mentoring, and I'm just so grateful to have had this opportunity.
Magical mentoring. It's like a magical path of self-empowerment and self-guided transformation. It's just the right combination of hand-holding and independent work. The trick is that I have to stay engaged, but when I do the work, I can feel the magic happen. Over the last few sessions, I've made some really major changes as a result of magical mentoring. First, I challenged a toxic work culture to identify that it didn't serve me, even though I was the boss. Then I took a major, super scary step to exit that position, trusting that it was the right decision and frankly trusting in myself, which of course then opened so many doors for me. And since then I've started my own agency and I'm in the driver's seat and don't have to deal with the toxic bullshit anymore.
I've been participating in magical mentoring for a little over 3 years now. And during the course of that time, I have really discovered a whole new path and a whole new way of living my life. I used to admittedly go through my days very stressed, very frustrated, with a lot of emotions, and now I live such a calmer, more peaceful life. The problems still exist that were there before, but I now have the tools to navigate through them in a much more positive and peaceful manner. And I'm so deeply grateful for everything I've learned and continue to learn.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I've done 2 sessions of magical mentoring now with Tandy, and it's called Magical for a Reason. We have, a simple setup, guiding questions, to-dos each month, but what happens as we work through them is really magic. And a lot of this magic is Tandy herself. She really listens to and pays attention to and sees every single one of her mentees. And in my work with her, she's had insights in the first month of each session for me that brought immense clarity to things that I have been working on for years and struggling with. And as a result, I feel more empowered, more resourceful, more myself, moving forward towards a life that I want in very much uncertain and trying times. And it's not easy work, but it is the most important work that you can do. Life-changing.
Hi, I'm Elle, and I've done both group and one-to-one magical mentoring with Tandy, and I cannot recommend the experience enough. It is nothing short of magical. If you are looking for the wise woman way, how to be more grounded, more in touch with your intuition, if you're looking to have stronger communication skills and clarity, and if you're willing to commit to doing the tiny but mighty tasks that can make enormous progress in your life, then magical mentoring is for you. It is such a sacred space. It's cultivated so much strength and wisdom within me, and all that I've gained from magical mentoring has helped me to navigate so many difficult personal and professional times, but also to find delight and pleasure. So if you're considering it, please say yes to yourself and do magical mentoring.